Hey guys, what is going on? My name is nickbunyun and welcome to my first episode of the new series, Battlefield 3 Tips and Tricks. In this episode, I will show you some interesting spots on the map Damavand Peak on Team Deathmatch. These spots, they're not revolutionary or game-changing, but I think they're pretty fun and I hope you guys will find them interesting. The first thing you need to do is you need to be a recon and have the spawn beacon. Locate the EVXO red containers past the yellow truck and find a way to die. After you do, make sure to spawn on the spawn beacon and you will be able to navigate to the top of the rock grinder using the WASD keys and the mouse. When you get to the top, you will not be able to put a spawn beacon on top of it, but I'll show you where you will be able to put one. When you are on the ground, locate the first rock grinder and place a spawn beacon by the pole closest to it. If no enemies are shooting back at you, you can cowardly throw a grenade and take your own life. I'm not gonna judge you for that, because I just did it. Spawn on the spawn beacon and carefully navigate yourself to the top of the rock grinder. If you fail, just try a couple of more times. When you do get to the top, jump around like a retarded, confused bunny a couple of times until you make it to the top of the conveyor belt. When you get there, you will be able to place a spawn beacon. If you get killed and your spawn beacon was not destroyed, here's a fun challenge for you in the midst of the battle. See if you can make it to the other rock grinder, because, you know, it's not impossible. Or is it? If rock grinders are not your thing, go by the tunnel entrance and locate the piece of land that does not have any grass and put a spawn beacon. After that, bravely take your life. Now, when you spawn, you will have two options to aim for. You can either go for the top ledge or the lower ledge. I recommend to go for the lower ledge because the top one has limited space and often you will be out of boundaries. After you land, there is no way to go to the top ledge because it's too high. But if you go on the other side of the lower ledge, you will find a tree and you should be able to place a spawn beacon. If you're clever enough to put it close to the tree, it will be somewhat hidden and maybe you're not gonna get it destroyed. If you spawn on the completely other side of the map, go behind the cement wall and place a spawn beacon. After that, you know the drill. After you do the dirty deed and you spawn on the spawn beacon, try to aim for the conveyor belt. After you finally land, there's a couple of things to consider. There's not a lot of cover and you will be like a duck sitting on a conveyor belt on Damavand Peak. And also from my experience, I was not able to place a spawn beacon on this conveyor belt. But if you're not happy with the view, I can show you something else. Go back to the cement wall and place a beacon roughly in the same place. And then find a way to yet again lose another ticket for your team. Using the spawn beacon, parachute yourself to the other conveyor belt. Now this one was a little bit harder to land because it is obviously small, but the landing space it's also limited because of the boundaries. When you finally landed, wipe away the tears of joy that you have and run to the bottom. There is a sniping place which will win you the award of the camping noob, but on the bright side, you will be able to place a spawn beacon. Now, if parachuting is not your thing, locate the rocks to the left of the tunnel entrance. There's a place where you can climb them and get to the top and find some nice sniping spots or other creative things you want to do in the privacy of your own room. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode. As always, you can drop me a comment, drop it like it's hot. I will be very grateful and we can be best friends for never and ever and never. Yeah, so let me know what you thought of this series. Have a good day. Bye.